My child, listen closely to me right now. Do not scroll past this moment, because I am speaking directly to your heart. I see you. I see the quiet faith you have been carrying when no one else noticed. I see the strength it took for you to keep believing when everything around you tried to convince you to give up. And I need you to hear this clearly. I am proud of you. You may not have heard those words from the people around you. You may have felt overlooked, unseen, or even forgotten. But I have been watching every step you've taken. I have seen every silent prayer you whispered when your voice was too tired to speak out loud. I have seen the tears you wiped away before anyone else could notice. I have seen the moments you chose to trust me instead of surrendering to fear. Nothing about your journey has been invisible to me. This message is not coincidence. It is not something you came across by accident. I am calling your attention right now because your heart needs this reminder. You have been walking by faith, even when you didn't feel strong. You have been holding on, even when the weight felt too heavy. And in those moments, when you thought you were barely making it through, I saw something greater. I saw faith that refused to break. Stay with me in this moment. Do not rush away, because what I am about to speak into your life will strengthen you in ways you didn't expect. There is something I want to restore inside of you today. There is a truth I want to plant deep within your spirit so that doubt will no longer have the final say over your thoughts. And as you listen to my voice, I want you to take a simple step of faith. If this message is touching your heart, acknowledge it. Like this video, not as a routine action, but as a declaration that you receive what I am speaking to you. Comment something that reflects your trust in me, even if it's just a few words. Share this with 3 people who may be silently struggling, just like you have been. And stay connected. Subscribe, because I will continue to speak into your life in moments when you need it the most. You are not here by coincidence. You are here because I brought you here. And I am not finished with you. What you have been carrying, what you have been believing for, and what you have been enduring, it all matters more than you realize. So slow down and listen carefully, my child. Let my words settle into your heart, because this is only the beginning of what I want to reveal to you. My child, I know the season you have been walking through. I have seen the weight you have been carrying in your heart, even when you tried to hide it behind a smile. There were days when you felt strong, but there were also nights when you questioned everything. You wondered if your prayers were reaching me, if your efforts were enough, if your faith was truly making a difference. And yet, even in those moments of uncertainty, you did not walk away from me. I saw you when you chose to trust me instead of giving in to doubt. I saw you when you kept going, even though you felt tired and unrecognized. I saw the discipline it took for you to hold on when everything around you seemed unstable. You may think your faith has been small, but I tell you, it has been powerful in ways you cannot yet see. There were moments when you felt alone, as if no one truly understood what you were going through. But I was there. I was with you in every silent battle, every internal struggle, every decision you made to keep believing. When your heart felt heavy and your mind was filled with questions, I did not turn away from you. I stayed close, watching over you, strengthening you in ways you didn't even realize at the time. You have been more faithful than you give yourself credit for. Even when your prayers felt weak, you still prayed. Even when your hope felt distant, you still held on. Even when answers didn't come when you expected, you still chose not to give up on me. That is faith, my child. Not perfection, not constant strength, but persistence. A heart that keeps turning back to me, no matter how difficult the journey becomes. I also see the things you have sacrificed. the opportunities you let go of because you wanted to honor me, the choices you made when no one was watching, the time you resisted with it because you knew it was not right. None of that has been wasted. Every act of obedience, every quiet decision to trust me, it all matters. You may have felt overlooked by others, but you have never been overlooked by me. I have been paying attention to every detail of your life. I know your thoughts, your fears, your desires, and your hopes, and I see the sincerity of your heart. I see that even when you don't have all the answers, you still choose me. So do not believe the lie that says your faith is not enough. Do not listen to the voice that tells you that you are falling behind. You are exactly where you need to be in this moment, and I am working in your life even when you cannot see it yet. You are seen, you are known, and you are deeply valued by me. My child, I want to show you something deeper now, something you may not have fully understood about your journey. You have been measuring your faith by what you can see, by outcomes, by visible breakthroughs, by moments that feel victorious. But that is not how I measure faith. I do not look at your life the way the world does. I look at your heart. Faith is not proven in comfort. It is revealed in endurance. It is not built in the moments when everything is going well, but in the quiet, stretching seasons where you must choose to trust me without clear answers. And that is exactly what you have been doing. Every time you kept going without understanding, every time you chose peace instead of panic, every time you whispered my name in uncertainty, you were demonstrating a faith that moves my heart. You thought your progress was small because it was not loud. But I tell you, the strongest faith often grows in silence. It grows in unseen places, in private decisions, in moments where no one applauds you. The world celebrates what is visible, but I honor what is faithful. And you, my child, have been faithful. Do not believe the lie that says only big, dramatic victories matter. Do not think that I am only pleased when you reach some visible milestone. I delight in your daily trust. I am moved by your consistency. When you wake up and choose to believe again, even after disappointment, that matters. When you refuse to let go of hope, even when it would be easier to walk away, that matters. You have been building something far greater than you realize. You have been building a foundation that can't be shaken. And while you have been wondering if you are doing enough, I have been looking at you with pride, because you are doing exactly what faith requires, trusting me, step by step. And as this truth settles into your heart, I am calling you into something greater, something that extends beyond just your own life. Now listen carefully, my child, because this moment is also an invitation. What I am doing in you is not only for you. It is meant to reach others who are still lost in darkness, still searching, still waiting for a word like the one you are hearing right now. I have placed light inside you so it can shine beyond you. Just as a seed sown into good soil multiplies into a harvest, your obedience in this moment can open doors for countless souls to encounter me. My word says, give, and it will be given to you, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. I am speaking this over you now, not as a distant promise, but as a living truth. When you choose to support the spreading of my voice, you are stepping into a flow of divine increase. If you feel my presence stirring your heart right now, that is not coincidence. That is me inviting you. I'm asking you to act. Sow into this mission through Super Thanks or through the PayPal link placed in the description and even before your eyes in the QR code within this video. This is not just giving. This is planting into my kingdom. Do not delay when I move your spirit. Step into this moment with obedience. As you give, I will open doors you did not expect. I will pour into your life in ways you cannot contain. and I will use your seed to bring light into places you may never see, but I see. Now receive this truth fully, my child. You are walking in a faith that pleases me, and I am proud of you. My child, I speak to you now not only with comfort, but with truth that will steady your heart. There are moments when your thoughts begin to drift in directions that weaken you. You start comparing your journey to others, wondering why their path seems faster, clearer, or more rewarding. You look at their visible blessings and quietly question your own progress. But I tell you this with love: do not measure your life against what you see in others. You do not see what I see. You do not know the full story behind their journey, just as they do not know yours. I am working uniquely in your life, shaping you in ways that require a different process, a different timing, and a different path. Comparison will only cloud your vision and make you forget how far you have already come with me. There are also times when you have allowed doubt to whisper lies into your mind. You have wondered if you are doing enough, if you are strong enough, or if you have somehow disappointed me. But listen carefully, those thoughts are not from me. I do not speak to you with confusion or condemnation. I correct you, yes, but always with clarity and love. I guide you forward. I do not pull you down. You must also release the pressure you have placed on yourself to have everything figured out. You have been trying to control outcomes that were never yours to control. You analyze, you overthink, you try to predict what comes next. But faith does not grow in control. It grows in surrender. When you try to hold everything together by your own strength, you only exhaust your spirit. But when you release it into my hands, you make room for my power to work. And I need you to hear this clearly, my child. You are not behind. You have not missed your moment. You have not disqualified yourself from what I have prepared for you. The timing of your life is not governed by your fear, your past mistakes, or your doubts. It is held securely in my hands. Do not allow impatience to pull you away from the process I have designed for you. There is purpose in this season, even if it feels slow. There is growth happening within you, even if it is not visible yet. I am strengthening your character, deepening your faith, and preparing you for what is ahead. And if you rush this process, you risk stepping into something you are not yet ready to carry. So I gently correct you now. Release comparison, silence the lies, and let go of the need to control everything. Trust me more deeply than you have before. Trust my timing, trust my process, and trust that I know exactly what I am doing in your life. You are not lost, my child. You are being led. My child, I feel the weariness you have been carrying, even when you try to hide it from the world. There have been moments when your strength felt like it was slipping, when your heart grew tired of waiting, when your mind questioned how much longer you could keep going like this. And yet, here you are. You are still standing. You are still believing. You are still reaching for me even when it hasn't been easy. Alone is strength. Do not mistake your tiredness for weakness. You are not weak because you feel exhausted. You are strong because you have not quit. Strength is not the absence of struggle. It is the decision to continue in the middle of it. Every step you have taken forward, even when it felt small, has been a victory in my eyes. I have been with you in those steps, holding you up when you didn't even realize it. There were moments when you thought you were walking alone, but I was right there beside you, sustaining you in quiet ways. When your heart felt heavy, I carried what you could not carry. When your thoughts became overwhelming, I guarded you from falling apart completely. You may not have seen my hand, but it has never left your life. I know there were days when you felt like giving up would have been easier. Days when you wondered if continuing to trust me was worth the pain of not seeing immediate answers. But still, you chose to stay. You chose to believe. You chose to hold on. That choice, repeated again and again, has built a resilience inside you that cannot be easily shaken. So now I speak strength into you, not the kind that depends on your circumstances, but the kind that flows from me. I am renewing your spirit even now. I am restoring what exhaustion tried to take from you. Where you felt drained, I am filling you again. Where you felt discouraged, I am lifting your perspective. You are not running on empty. You are being refilled by my presence. Lift your head, my child. You do not need to carry this season alone. Lean on me more than you have before. When you feel like you have nothing left to give, that is where my strength begins to work most powerfully in you. I do not expect you to do this in your own ability. I am your source, your refuge, and your constant support. You are stronger than you think, not because of who you are alone, but because of who I am within you. And I am not finished strengthening you. What you are developing in the season will prepare you for moments ahead where your faith will shine even brighter. So keep going. Keep trusting. Keep moving forward, even if the steps feel slow. I am with you, and I am giving you exactly what you need for this moment. My child, I want you to rest in this truth now. I am not a God who begins something and leaves it unfinished. What I have started in your life, I will bring to completion. Even when you cannot see the progress, even when the process feels slow, my hand is still moving. I am working behind the scenes, lining things in ways you do not yet understand. You have been waiting, and I know waiting is not easy for you. There have been moments when the silence felt heavy, when you wondered if something had gone wrong, or if you had missed an opportunity. But my timing is not governed by your fears or your expectations. My timing is perfect, and it is intentional. I do not delay without purpose, and I do not move without precision. Every promise I have placed in your heart still stands. I have not forgotten what I spoke over your life. I have not changed my mind about you. What I have declared will come to pass, but it will unfold in the right moment, not a rushed one. If I were to give it to you too early, it would not bless you the way I intend. So I prepare you first, and then I release what is yours. Trust this process, my child. I know it requires patience, and patience can feel uncomfortable. But patience is not punishment. It is preparation. In this season, I am building your capacity so that when the blessing arrives, you will be ready to carry it with wisdom, humility, and strength. You may not see the full picture yet, but I do. I see where you are going. I see the doors that are about to open. I see the connections, the opportunities, and the breakthroughs that are forming even now. Nothing is coincidence. Everything is being arranged according to my purpose for you. And I need you to hold on to this assurance. I am faithful. I do not break my promises. I do not abandon my plans. Even when your emotions fluctuate, my word remains steady. Even when your circumstances seem uncertain, my truth does not change. So release the fear that tries to tell you it won't happen. Let go of the anxiety that pushes you to rush ahead of me. You do not need to force what I have already ordained. What is meant for you will come to you at the appointed time, and nothing will be able to take it away. Rest your heart in me. Trust me not only when you see movement, but also when you see stillness. I am present in both. I am guiding you, protecting you, and preparing something greater than you can imagine right now. Hold on to my promises, my child. They are not empty words. They are living truth. And in the right moment, you will see everything come together in a way that reminds you, I was with you all along. My child, now is the moment where I am calling you to respond. You have heard my voice. You have felt my presence speaking into your heart. But faith is not only something you hear, it is something you act upon. I am inviting you to take a step closer to me, not out of pressure, but out of trust. You have been waiting for clarity, for a sign, for confirmation, and I am giving it to you now, not in the way you expected, but in a way that requires your faith to rise. Do not wait until everything makes sense before you move. If you could see every detail, it would not be faith. Faith is choosing to trust me while there are still unanswered questions. So I ask you, will you trust me here? Will you release what you have been holding on to so tightly? There are things in your life, fears, worries, even plans, that you have tried to control. You have carried them as if the outcome depended entirely on you. But I am asking you to place them into my hands. Let me lead. Let me guide. Let me handle what you cannot. This is your moment to surrender more deeply than you have before. Not partially, not cautiously, but fully. Trust me with your future. Trust me with your timing. Trust me with the things you cannot yet understand. When you release control, you are not losing anything. You are stepping into my covering, my wisdom, and my peace. And I also call you to take action in the small things. Do not underestimate simple obedience. When I prompt your heart to pray, pray. When I nudge you to step forward, step forward. When I ask you to wait, then wait with confidence, not frustration. Every act of obedience strengthens your connection with me and aligns you with my purpose. Do not let fear hold you back any longer. Fear will always try to make you hesitate, to question, to delay. But I have not given you a spirit of fear. I have given you courage, and that courage is activated when you choose to move despite uncertainty. You are not alone in this step. I am walking with you. I am guiding you. I am giving you the strength you need as you move forward. Even if your steps feel small, they are significant when they are taken in faith. So rise now, my child. Make the decision in your heart. Choose to trust me again, even if you have done it before. Choose to believe again, even after disappointment. Choose to move forward, even if the path is not fully clear. This is your activation moment. Step into it with confidence, knowing that I am with you, and I will not fail you. My child, come closer and rest your heart in me now. You have heard my voice through every word spoken to you in this moment, and I want you to carry this truth with you as you move forward. I see your faith, and I am proud of you. Not because you were perfect, not because you never struggled, but because you chose to keep trusting me in the middle of it all. You are not who you used to be. You have grown, even in ways you did not recognize. Through every challenge, every delay, every quiet battle, I have been shaping you. I have been building something within you that will last, something that cannot be shaken by circumstances. And even now, I am still working in your life. So release the weight you have been carrying. You do not need to hold it anymore. Place it in my hands and allow my peace to fill the spaces where worry once lived. You were never meant to carry everything on your own. I am your refuge, your covering, your constant place of rest. As you walk forward from this moment, do not return to the same thoughts that once troubled you. Do not pick up the doubts I have asked you to release. When fear tries to return, remind yourself of what I have spoken to you today. Remind yourself that I am with you, that I see you, and that I am guiding every step you take. There is a future ahead of you that is filled with purpose. There are doors that will open, moments that will unfold, and blessings that will come in ways you do not expect. Stay close to me, and you will not miss what I have prepared for you. Trust me daily, not just in big moments, but in the quiet, ordinary steps of your life. And now, my child, as this message settles into your spirit, I am calling you once more, not just to receive, but to become a vessel through which my word continues to flow. You felt my presence in this message because I reached you through it. There are others still waiting in darkness, still searching for a voice that will remind them they are seen, just as you were reminded today. When you give, you are not supporting a channel. You are opening the floodgates for my word to reach souls that are on the edge of giving up. I declare this over you. As you sow, you will reap. As you release, I will multiply. This is not just generosity. This is alignment with my kingdom. If you hear me calling you right now, do not ignore it. I am inviting you to act. Go to the PayPal link in the description or use the QR code placed within this video. Step into obedience and become part of what I am doing. Those who give with a willing heart will see my hand move in their lives. I will provide, I will restore, and I will increase what you place in my hands. This is your moment. Respond with faith. Now receive my peace, my child. I am with you. I am proud of you. And I will continue to lead you forward into everything I have prepared for you.